Okay. All right. Hello, 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 YouTube. All right. Yes, we are good to go. Everybody good to go with me? All right. So welcome, 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 everybody. It is Q&A Monday. Okay. It is Q&A Monday. If you don't know who I am, my name is Natalie Pierre-Lewis, and I am the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help you get your business paperwork together, things like registration, contracts, trademarks. I help you do all of that. Okay. A lot of that boring stuff that people don't want to do for business, you need to do it, and I'm gonna help you do it. I'm qualified to help you do it because I've been a licensed attorney for over a decade. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others. Like I was telling Instagram, I had a pet services business for a long time. I actually have a furry boy of my own. His name is Toby. Thank you for the hearts. I have clients who have opened brick and mortar stores, online stores. And if you have joined me from the Trap Witch when she put up my post, and I'm so appreciative of it, I help online personalities. With the advent of the internet, there are a lot of brands coming out, and you want to, hello, Miss Tamaria, and you want to protect your stuff. So that is what I do. Okay. Like I said, I've been a licensed attorney for over a decade, and I love helping entrepreneurs. A lot of people have many ideas and things, and they just don't know how to go about them, and they're getting ripped off, or they're just kind of like going about like, la, da, 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 and then you get in tax trouble. So that's where I come in. I help you get your stuff together. Okay. If you want to check out any of the stuff I do, check the link in my bio, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. Thank you so much, King Tax Services. In that link, you're going to find the other things I do, like my podcast, where I interview people in unique areas of industry. Like I just put one out today, interviewing Xavier Delow, who is a digital content creator. I also have a personal blog where I talk about my trials and travails as an entrepreneur, like this YouTube not working and the lights not cooperating with me. So if you want to hear about, my wins and challenges as an entrepreneur, go check out my blog as well. I have, for my DMV area followers, I have a workshop coming up at the end of October 27th. I and Shara Gibson of SG Consulting are putting on a business launch bootcamp where you're going to get your business from business plan to registration, all that paperwork. We're going to get it done in 4 hours. Registration for early bird tickets is $99. So if you're in the DMV area, or you know somebody in the DMV area, tell them to go get a ticket. We're going to give you breakfast, we're going to give you lunch, and we're going to give you education and some hard paperwork that you can walk out and go set up your business with. Okay. Now that I have shilled my wares to you lovely people, we're going to get to the task at hand. Obviously, you see the title. Today is Q&A Monday, and the question that I got today had to do with trademarks. Okay. It was the person who gave me the question. It was on Instagram. Their Instagram name is X Kingsley, and they asked me, what are the low cost or free ways that they can trademark their business logos, things like that. So before we go into that, I want to give you a little bit of explanation about trademarking and the whole intellectual property game. So intellectual property is anything that you create from your mind. Okay. Your ideas are intellectual property. There are 3 ways that you can protect intellectual property. You have a copyright, which is for works of authorship. So if you write a book, a play, make a piece of art, be deeply rooted, make a piece of art. If you write a song, if you write a movie, all of that gets copywritten protection. Okay. Now, if you make an invention like a new razor, or you invent a new way of doing something, like I had someone who I met one time who found a way to make faux locks look really real. And he had hairdressers from all over the place knocking down his door saying, please name your price and tell me how you do this. They wanted to know his process, because my estimation was that they were going to take that process, patent it, and make a grip of money off of it. Okay. So patents help you protect how you do something, or something that you have invented. Okay. The third, what we're going to be talking about today, is trademarks. Trademarks protect your business name or logo in the marketplace. You only use trademarks when you plan on making money from this thing. Now, mostly if you're copywriting or patenting, you're probably going to make money or whatever. But trademarks, you can only use a trademark if it is in the marketplace. So let's say, so I had somebody who had a piece of art that they wanted to protect, and they didn't know if they should go the copyright route or the trademark route. And what I told them was that they need both. The copyright route is going to tell people, this is my art and I get to say what's done with it. The trademark route is going to say, this picture, this image represents my stuff that I am selling in the marketplace. So do we understand the difference between copyrights and trademarks? Can I get like a star if you get the difference between copyrights and trademarks? Because I'm going to tell you how to trademark your stuff for free. Cool beans, will do, King Tax Service. So if you, I haven't gotten a star, so I'm assuming that you guys would use a trademark on a song. No, you would not use a trademark on a song. You would use a copyright on a song. The copyright, now, when you're going to put your song in the marketplace, what happens is, essentially, whoever, if you're releasing your music independently, you don't have to go through Tanya. Okay. Oh yeah, I knew that. It's like Tanya, blingologist. I'm sorry. So like I was saying, so your song, yes, you want to sell it, but you still have to establish that this is your song. So that's why whenever you write a song, you need to make sure that you at least, okay. You want to make sure that you at least mail, like, what we talked about this last week. One of the cheap ways to copyright your stuff is if you write a song, take the sheet music or whatever, or a copy of it, and mail it to yourself and don't open it. And that will give you proof that you wrote that song. It's what's called a poor man's copyright. We learned that last week together. Another way is just writing at the bottom of your work somewhere on there, a C in a circle with the year that you created it and your name. Okay. That's usually done on pieces of art. Okay. So now that's the copyright. But if you are going to take this song, you say, I own this song now. So if a record company wants to buy this song, or Apple wants to play this song, they have to contact you for a license to use the song. So when unless you sell your song to someone, then it's not yours anymore. But if that song remains yours because you have this copyright saying, I invented it, people have to come to you and ask for permission to use your song. So that's where the license comes in. And I actually talked about that last week when we were talking about the Music Modernization Act, where they're creating a new license for streaming music. So if you want to know about that, you're going to want to check out last week's regular Thursday broadcast. Okay. So we talked about copyright, we talked about patents, we talked about trademarks. Okay. It's cool. Don't worry. This is going to, Ocean Ling, this is going to be up on YouTube permanently, so you can always go back and watch it, and you can subscribe to my YouTube by clicking the link in the bio. All right. Okay, so now that we have gone over copyrights, trademarks, and patents briefly, I don't want to get too in-depth in that. We're going to reset, and I'm going to tell you how to trademark your stuff for free. All right, so if you have just come in, my name is Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is that I help you get your business paperwork together. Registrations, trademarks, contracts, all that boring paperwork stuff, I help you get it together. Why am I qualified to help you get it together? Well, I've been a licensed attorney for over a decade. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others. I've had many careers in the realms of education, law, entrepreneurship, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, money, or desire to go to law school, but a lot of people have great business ideas. And we got the internet, and you got people like me who are nerds who like to teach. You can make your way through it. So if you're interested in anything that I do, like my podcast or my blog, hit the link in my bio for Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. That is also where you can subscribe to my YouTube and follow me everywhere that you can stalk your exes. Okay. All right. So we are going to get into content now, or answer the questions at least. So the question that I got today was from X Kingsley on Instagram, and they asked how they can trademark their stuff for Thank you, King Tax Services. And they asked how they can trademark their stuff for free or little money. And I talk about this all the time. Trademarking your stuff isn't actually that hard. All you really need to do to protect your stuff, a logo or something like that, is when you create it, start putting a small TM in the upper right hand corner. Oh, thank you. Let me draw it for you guys. Okay. Sorry, I should have had a notebook ready, but I didn't think I was going to be drawing. But here, so you can put it in a circle or not. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's going to be backwards for Instagram. But just a TM. If you put this, a small one, in the upper right hand corner, can you see that YouTube? In the upper right hand corner of your logo or brand. That basically tells the world, hey, I'm not legally trademarked yet, but I'm working on it. And this mark is mine. So you can't use it. Okay. Another thing that I'm going to tell you about using that TM mark is that you should also check the USPTO's website to make sure that your business name or logo is not already taken. The United States Patent and Trade Office, which handles all the trademarking, they have basically a whole database of all the registered logos, trademarks, all that stuff. So if you're ever unsure or you think someone has taken your stuff, you can always check there. And actually, even after you get a trademark, they say that you should still check because someone may take your logo and they're not going to go back and do the work for you. Okay. So the way to trademark your stuff for free or little to no money is to put the TM in the corner. Now, once you start filing, it's a costly process, but it's spread out. So if you're trying to save money, when you first apply for your trademark, it's going to be a couple $100s, maybe I think about $300. And then from there, you're waiting for a response. You're probably going to get a response in 6 months, and that will give you time to build up money for the next part. In 6 months, you either get your notice of approval or you get the denial. The notice of approval basically says, okay, we don't have any outright objections to you trying to trademark this, but now you got to show us how you're going to use this to make money. And that's when you have to go about making your samples and taking pictures and sending that to them. And that's another cost. But it's not all at once. The trademarking process takes about 2 years. So even if you don't have all the money today, you'll have time to build it up. So don't be scared about the cost of trademarking. As long as you got some steady income, you'll be all right. Okay. But if you are strapped for cash, like I know a lot of us are, just put that TM in the upper right-hand corner of your business logo. Okay. If everybody has that tip, give me a thumbs up, and then we're going to go into Q&A because I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I only had one question today. Again, if you are interested in any of the services I provide or the things I do, like my podcast and my blog, please hit up the link in my bio. Also, if you are in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, register for Business Launch Bootcamp and get that business off the ground. We're going to get your EIN number. We're going to get your trademark going. We're going to get your contracts. You're going to have a business plan done by SG Consulting. All right, cool. You're going to leave with, you're going to hit the ground running when you got to get this business off the ground. So if you're interested in that, early bird tickets, $99. We're only taking 20 people. There are only 10 early bird tickets. So if you know anybody in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area who needs these services, let them know. It's only 20 spots and the first 10 are cheaper than the last 10. All right. So do we have any more questions about trademarking, copyrights, patents, anything about business formation? It doesn't have to be about that. Any questions you have about getting your business legally structured? I'm going to give y'all I got to get off here at 6. But you got 14 minutes with me. All right. Again, guys, if you're in North Carolina, you want tax services, go talk to King Tax Services 18. Her name is Tanya. She is a lovely woman. As well, check out The Movement, MEANT. They are an entrepreneurial engineering firm in the DC area. Yeah. And they are Tanya, I see her all the time on Instagram. She's like, we took a class together. Tanara, I met her through one of my followers on here, and we just hit it off. And they're just really great people, and they're great at their craft. So, you know, they got my stamp. But okay, so I don't think we have any more questions. So I'm not going to hold you guys too long. I thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to come, you know, listen to me talk. I will have a full broadcast on Thursday, and we're going to go more in depth into, does it matter if it, oh, we have a question. It doesn't matter if it's a service or product. So yes, there's a trademark, and there is, so within trademarks, you've got these things. You got a trademark, which is for your business name or your logo. You've got a trade name, which is, you know, what you go as. And then you've got a service mark. So I'm gonna use McDonald's as the perfect example. The Golden Arches is a trademarked logo. McDonald's is the trade name. Happy Meals are a service mark of McDonald's. So do we understand? So you got your trademark, which is your symbol. Sometimes your trademark is your business name. It can be both. You got your trade name, which is the name of your business, which you can protect. And then within that business, if you provide a specific service that is unique to you. So I'm not going to go anywhere else in the world and find a Happy Meal outside of McDonald's. Only McDonald's can give me a Happy Meal. So that is what's called a service mark. Okay. All right. Any more questions? You all were so lovely. Again, you know, share my page with your friends. I love teaching about business and legal setup. It's something, it's a gift God gave me. So I really want to use it to help entrepreneurs to get their businesses up. Oh, thank you so much for the hearts. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, unless we have another question. Check out the stuff in my bio. I wish I was a rapper. I have all the moves and none of the skill. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let y'all get to your lives. Thank you. And I have to DM you my number. All right. Bye, guys. Okay, you too. How do I turn you off? Okay.